Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Saturday, January 31st, 2026. I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to briefly talk to you about the silver crash we had yesterday, give you an update, and then mention my podcast that I do on Saturdays in this video. Okay, it's going to be a short video. But if it's your first time to my channel, welcome. I've been involved in the work from home space for 20 years, full-time since 2018, and I really have a passion for helping others supplement or replace their income using social media and direct mail marketing. So yesterday we saw an historic silver crash. All right, it was down over 30%. And if you watch the video I did yesterday, it explains some of the reasons why this happened. All right, we saw silver reach, it got up to $122+ an ounce. And a lot of times what happens is when it reaches a new all-time high, people start to panic and they panic sell, thinking, oh my God, it's never going to be this high again. And so a bunch of people, they sell what they have for profits. All right, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if if that's how if you need profits, if you want to sell your silver, that's up to you. But that's part of the reason. And then Trump. There was a lot of hype over Trump nominating a new federal chairman, okay, Kevin Warsh. And Kevin Warsh favors higher interest rates, okay? So when you have higher interest rates, it gives more power to the dollar, and then people take their eyes off of precious metals because the dollar is, it's perceived to go up or have more power, right? So people only tend to look at silver metals when they know the dollar is collapsing, from my understanding, right? I'm not a silver expert. I'm just talking about what I'm learning and sharing it with you. Correct me if I'm wrong with anything that I say, please, in the comments. So, there were several different factors, but we all know that the demand for silver has not decreased. All right, the demand for silver hasn't changed at all. Right, we still need it for everything from electric vehicles to the medical industry to the AI data centers that are being built, to water purification systems, to our national defense here in the United States, and every house, frankly, that is built that has electricity needs silver. Right, so I mean, there's lots of different things that silver is used in, and the demand for it hasn't changed at all. All right. In fact, the demand for it continues to go up more and more every single day. So, it's just, silver is very volatile. It always has been. But that's a good thing when it goes up and down, because it's showing that people are still interested in silver. All right. And when I checked silver this morning, it was back up to $86 and some change. All right, so it went from basically $121 down to $79 yesterday, and now it's back up to $86. And the U.S. market, the silver market right now, is closed until Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Then it will reopen back here in the United States. So my prediction is that it's going to go back up into the hundreds. Right, it's not going to take very long. This was a pullback, and now it's starting to stabilize as the market resets and readjusts. So to me, it's not anything to worry about. I'm not panicking about it. I'm looking at the dip as a perfect buying opportunity to stack more silver. That's how I'm looking at this. And I just don't let fear dictate my moves. I'm going to continue buying silver, whether it's $79 an ounce or $150 an ounce, because I know that there's a finite supply of it, and the demand for it is increasing more and more every day. Okay, so at some point it's going to take off even more, in my opinion. All right, some of the people I listen to say 300 to 500 by the middle of the year. Some people are saying 1,000 by the end of this year. I don't really know. Nobody has a crystal ball. I was wrong in my prediction the other day when I said I didn't think it was going to go past or below 100 again, right? And it went back down to 79. So all I know is that I'm going to continue stacking silver. physical silver that I can hold in my hand, that I have access to if I ever need it, not stored off in a safe in another state or another country. Physical silver, right? If you don't hold it, you don't own it. And I like owning all my silver. So I'm going to continue to stack. I don't think it's anything to be worried about. Like I said, it's already back up to just under $87 right now. The markets will reopen tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then I think we're just, this coming week, I think we're going to see it go back up into the hundreds. So I'm not worried about it, but that's the silver update. And then also I dropped my new podcast today. All right. So this is season 1, episode 2, where I talk about the silver crash. So you can go and check that out at silverfreedompodcast.com. And all of my resources are over at joinruss.com. You can get there too. But yeah, season 1, episode 2 of my podcast is uploaded, and I'm super excited. I love doing these podcasts. You know, they're only 15 minutes, but it's just a fun thing to do. So go and check it out. Let me know what you think. If you find value in any of my videos, please consider giving me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. So with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching.